Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today's a bit of a different video for you guys because I'm going to be talking about something I don't normally cover. Other YouTubers being dipshits.
Well, that sucks!
Now, I have in the past mentioned, recalled, or recollected about certain content creators and said some negative things, don't get me wrong. Absolutely on stream if you've ever seen any of my live streams. But normally I avoid any direct confrontation or call-outs or anything like that because it's not my bag. I'm not a commentary creator, I'm not a news channel, I'm not any of those things. But recently I was scrolling through my shorts, and for those who do are like the TikTok generation, they're YouTube TikToks. And I was scrolling through the shorts just mindlessly, and I found this particular short, and I'll play it in full for you here right now.
I gave him 100 milligrams of melatonin and the results was not what I expected. In our last prank video, he put 1200 milligrams of caffeine in my pre-workout. So it's time for revenge. Instead of trying to murder him like he did me, I'ma knock his ass out. So I started crushing up the melatonin and blending it into his drink. I have to be careful with how much pre-workout I add because I don't want to give him too much energy. Here you go, Danny G.
I only got 2 hours of sleep last night.
It was going perfectly. As we were going through the workout, the melatonin definitely started to kick in. He was so tired to the point where he put the wrong weight on it and I almost pulled my pec. No. He's actually trying to kill me. No, Daniel, I need you to lock the fuck in. But revenge felt amazing. Then this happened and it all came to an end. Yo, Danny, come take a look at this. This?
So yeah, this is so bad. So, for those who are not familiar with the online space, if you are, I don't know how you found my channel, but this kind of like prank style video has existed since the inception of YouTube, really. It's actually, unfortunately, a very popular subgenre on YouTube. It has been and will be for a long time. For some people, really like prank videos. Unfortunately, there seems to be a very small minority of people who actually enjoy like traditional pranks, you know, that are actually fun and funny pranks. You know, like the whole like rake in the yard that someone steps on, slaps in the face, or some plastic wrap over a doorway. Apparently, you know, that wasn't good enough. We had to escalate to a point that was cartoonishly evil. And there's these two gentlemen here, and the thing is, I've gone through the comment section, and at first I thought they were just friends, but apparently they're brothers. But regardless, if anything, that makes it worse. This guy, in his prank video, drugs him with melatonin. Now, to be perfectly frank, I'm not a doctor or pharmacist. I don't know the dangers exactly with drugging someone with a lot of melatonin or caffeine, as he was drugged with effectively by his brother or friend in a previous video, apparently. I don't know the exact dangers of that, but all I know is personally, the very concept of drugging your friend and or brother for content is absurd. Like, you've reached levels that are incredibly dangerous. Especially since I don't think this guy knows the potential risks of putting a ton of melatonin tablets into a drink, dissolving them, and then feeding them to his brother or friend. Again, it's worse if it's his brother. I'm just going to go with brother for now because, again, he himself says in the comment section, dude, that's my brother. He said, yeah, right here. 1, that's my little brother. And 2, you don't know, even know if this is real or not. It's YouTube and everything is for entertainment. Now, that comment I do want to highlight. Everything I'm about to talk about might be fake. Like this short, the short that I just showed you, may entirely be fake. And it's quite possible, and I really hope it is fake. But that doesn't mean it's somehow not a problem or not bad. Like, this is still a shit video. This is still a shit thing to do, even for pretend. Because here's the thing, like, I hate to pull this card, but it needs to be pulled. Think of the children. Like, kids watch you, dude. Like, kids love shorts. They love TikToks. They love social media. They love videos. I was a substitute teacher for a while. Trust me, I had several kids come up to me during the Andrew Tate stuff and ask me what my thoughts were on Andrew Tate. I told him outright I thought he was a prick, but the point is, kids do watch this stuff. The kids do consume YouTube en masse. Now, it is the parents' job to take care of their kids and police what they're watching, but for YouTube Shorts, they're completely randomized as you're scrolling through. So you could a kid could very easily be like watching very innocent, you know, little shorts about genuinely entertaining or fun topics, and then just the YouTube algorithm, being the algorithm, will randomly put this in front of them because maybe they watched another more innocent prank video on a short once and liked it. Regardless of that, it's a very bad thing you're doing here. Like, seriously, this is a horrible example for kids. To be pulling out drugs. And again, even if they're over-counter drugs like melatonin or caffeine tablets, doesn't matter. You're sneaking them into drinks and feeding them to your friend for fun. And even in your own short, you guys went to a workout session and you were being spotted. You were being spotted by your friend and or brother. And you yourself said, oh, because he didn't do a good spotting, because you drugged him, you almost tore a pec muscle. And could have potentially, dropped the weights on you and killed you. Like, all of it's played for laughs, but none of this is funny. Not at all. It would have been actually a little bit morbidly funny if it had dropped on you and killed you, man. Like, that's dark to say, but that'd be funnier than what we saw. Because, at the very least, there'd be the dark comedy of, well, you died hoisted on your own petard. Like, you drugged the guy, and as a result, you died. That's fucked up, but it's funnier than drugging your friend and then putting yourself in that position to begin with. Like, it's incredibly dangerous and ridiculous. And maybe I'm getting old, but this is absurd. Now, again, best case scenario, this entire video is fake. Those tablets are some Tic Tacs that you put together or whatever. Or there's some other like fake tablet you can buy and like for pranks and tricks and stuff. Regardless, best case scenario is you're faking drugging your friend and making a really bad example for kids out there and other impressionable people that it's okay because it's funny, to drug your friends and drug your family members for a video, for content. Like, half these kids would already jump off a roof if Jake Paul said, hey, jump off your roof, prank. Half of them would fucking do it. Trust me, I've seen the level of impressionability these kids have. They're stupid. Outright stupid. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. This generation are stupid. Point blank. Impressionable as hell and stupid. Half of them, like 8th graders, can't spell their own names and write dates on paper. It's that bad. So this content is really disturbing to me. That it's just in my shorts of all things. Like, I was just scrolling through and I normally like watch like little cool videos about a guy who picks up like lobsters and cleans them up for barnacles and stuff and tosses them back in the ocean. Or I watch another like youth pastor dude who does little fun shorts where he like talks to like the amorphous like avatar of a company and then learns about like their dark history. Like, that's entertaining. And for some reason this shit is in my shorts of a guy drugging his friend and then going to the gym where said drugs could have resulted in injury or death. And the best case scenario is you faked it for clout, or you really did do it, and now you're lying and said you possibly faked it just to get the heat off your ass for doing something illegal. Oh yeah, that's another big thing to point out. It's illegal to drug people.
No shit.
If you do not have power of attorney over someone, and or you are not their legal guardian, you cannot give someone drugs without their explicit consent. And that is what you did. You gave your brother and or friend drugs for clout. Like, again, my audience, please feel free in the comment section below. Tell me, am I being an old prude here? Am I being like fucking ridiculous? Or am I on point? Because I think I'm on point. This is dystopian. All this for internet cloud. I don't know. Like, I don't know what else to say other than that's it, I guess. I'm not going to ask you guys to subscribe and like off of this, because, to be honest, if this is your first video of mine you're watching, I'm not a commentary channel. I'm not a news channel of any kind. I talk about Warhammer 40,000 mainly on this channel and other stuff like that. So if you like that, subscribe and like. But if you're liking and subscribing off of this video for more content like this, it's not coming. Like, again, maybe if it strikes me in the future, if I see other stuff like this, and I just really feel the need to talk about it, I will. But that's no promise. So I'll just say, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, but don't subscribe. Expect it for more content like this. Yeah, this isn't a feel-good moment for me. Like, it's very dystopian. It's very dystopian.